Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Come Fly With Me Australia. Today I'm taking a very good friend of mine up for a spin in my plane. She's actually never been flying with me before because she's a bit of a nervous flyer. Conditions are perfect today, so she's agreed to come up, so let's see how she goes. Check the oil. All right, so we've got plenty of coolant in there. Okay, check that the master and lane A and B are off. Remove the pitot tube. It's hot in here. Okay, lane A and B, everything is off. Okay, there we go. She gurgled in. Checking the oil. Oil is good. Plenty of oil. Now we're going to do a fuel drain. I'm going to do the walk around now. Pitot tube is removed. It's looking good. Okay, there we go. Hey everyone, I'm here with Jay, my wonderful mum friend here. We've been friends for a number of years and our kids are at school right now, so we thought we would go out and have some fun. So it's actually her first time in this plane. So how are you feeling? Are you feeling a bit nervous?
Bit nervous. We'll see how I go when I get up there. Might hyperventilate just a little bit.
Yeah, I've told her that we'll just start by taxiing so she can sit in the plane and see how she feels. And then if she's okay with that, we'll do a 7-minute circuit. And then if you're okay with that and the landing and being comfortable, we'll go a bit further.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's go. Hey, here she is. I got a captive. I've got her in my plane.
Be hard to escape now.
Yeah. Okay. You just relax and enjoy the ride.
Traffic helicopter Lima Tango Juliet, roll 07, circuit, right left.
There's Frances. She's actually doing her first solo today. This girl here, I just met her before.
Wow.
I know, exciting.
And it's like a glass panel all the way down to their butt.
Yeah, that's a Foxpat. Very light on the controls, easy to handle. So we've got Jay here with us. Very excited to have her in my plane.
TechName 7440, turning downwind runway 07, traffic reckless.
I was just waiting for the perfect day to take her out where the wind is straight down the runway. So she has a nice pleasant flight and not too bumpy, mind you, because it's so hot, it is bumpy in the air. I forgot to tell you that.
That's all right.
So got those vomit bags there if you need it.
I think I'd rather this to a very windy.
Yeah, see the windsock here. So we always take off into the wind and see how that's straight down the runway pretty much. That's like the best flying condition. So how are you feeling now?
Yeah, I'm still all right actually.
You're okay? Okay. Because when we get to the end, I'll shut the canopy and open this up. At any point, you can change your mind, okay? This whole circuit is 7 minutes. So if you're comfortable with me taking off.
I feel like you just need to get it over with.
Yeah.
Rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah, yeah. Right.
Do I need to shut this?
I will, yeah. We're not taking off. This isn't the runway.
Okay.
It's a taxiway. We like it.
I was like, wait, you forgot something.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh, you're so cute. But yeah, it could look like a runway, hey?
It does look like a runway.
Turning base, runway 07, traffic red cliff, touch and go.
The only thing we've got to keep in mind is when other people speak, we've got to be quiet because he's telling me where he is. So he just said, I'm turning base for a touch and go. So that's him up there.
What about birds and stuff?
Yeah, well, you do avoid them. If you hit them, you hit them.
Okay.
Sometimes people get bird strikes. They're very rare because birds like to get out of our way, but they do happen. And they can damage the aircraft. You always land as soon as you have a bird strike. So there's another aircraft
traffic,
there.
helicopter Lima Tango Juliet, turn left base 07 for stop and go. Number 2, red left.
So he's saying he's behind that aircraft. There's like a whole order in the sky of how things work.
Runway 07, touch and go, traffic red cliff.
So that guy there has just told everyone where he's at. Turning final.
So is he coming down that side?
Yeah, this is only one runway here at Redcliffe, that one. But you can take off and land in the direction depending which way the winds are. So in summertime, we normally get east or southeasterly winds. So we're normally landing on 07. But in wintertime, we often do the other way. So everyone has to just follow the same rules. And you've got to always go into the wind.
Yeah, keep it consistent.
Yeah, otherwise people will... I actually have taken off on 25 and someone landed on 07 before. But someone called to me on the radio and said, hold off, there's a guy about to land, and he was on the wrong radio frequency. So it's really important you're on the same frequencies, otherwise you're talking to nobody.
And it's the same frequency every time?
No, it changes per airport. Okay, so this is it, every airport has a different frequency. It'll cool down in a minute, it gets really hot here. Okay, brakes test the whole, canopy latch is closed, flight controls free and correct. Well, we can move that in the back until we go over to...
Reckless traffic, swing 2103, taxis, runway 07.
Okay, instrument set and check, everything's in the green. Up trim is set, oil temperature's good. Okay, fuel shut-off valve pushed down, fuel quantity check, we've got plenty of fuel, I filled up before you came. The trim is set for takeoff. I'm going to just test the magneto, so pull the stick all the way back. It's just a test to make sure the engine is working properly.
Redcliffe traffic, Astra 201, the DA40, taxi runway 07. Redcliffe. Astra 201, 62103, following you up. Yep, good to there, thanks.
This just make sure, I'm just testing everything, make sure it's all running properly.
Redcliffe traffic, helicopter Lima Tango Juliet, roll 07, circuit, Redcliffe.
Okay, all the way back to idle. Right, fuel pump, test 1. 2, yep, both fuel pumps are working. Right, we are good to go. Put this checklist away.
40, turning downwind, runway 07.
Right, there's no one on downwind, he's over there, and there's no one on base, there's no one on final.
There's a helicopter over there.
Yeah, he's just taking... Traffic Redcliffe, RV12 Mike Yankee Echo, entering, backtracking and lining up on runway 07, traffic Redcliffe. How are you feeling, doll? You can still change your mind?
I'm still good.
Okay, well done.
My life is in your hands.
Yeah, you'll find, darling. You're going to love it. Great fun. As soon as we're in the air, it starts to cool down, because it is hot. I'll just do 1 7-minute circuit, okay, and then when we land, you can let me know how you feel, and then we'll go to Morton Island if you want.
Sounds good. Do they ever do nighttime ones here?
You can fly this plane.
So there's some you can't fly at night?
Yes, only certain planes have night rating.
Are we going up now?
Yep.
Redcliffe traffic, Cessna 172, X-ray Lima Oscar, request radio check over. X-ray Lima Oscar, same 2103, Radio 5. Copy that, Radio 5, X-ray Lima Oscar. Traffic Redcliffe, TechNam 7440, turning base 07, touch and go, traffic Redcliffe.
Well done, you. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling all right, actually.
Good. Because a glass canopy, it's very, you're quite open, right? So you don't feel claustrophobic.
I actually thought I would feel worse. Not that I'm not scared. I mean, that's a feeling.
Oh, it's just something different, right?
Reckless traffic, helicopter Lima Tango Juliet, turn left bay 07 for full stop, right left.
Traffic Reckless, RV12 Mike Yankee Echo, turning downwind for runway 07, number 2 in the circuit, Traffic Reckless.
Traffic Reckless, TechNam 7440, turning final, runway 07, touch and go, Traffic Reckless.
RV12 Mike Yankee Echo on downwind, correction on number 3. I thought I was second in the circuit, but there's a guy there and a guy there, so I just told everyone, yep, I know I'm number 3.
Yeah.
Did you catch that?
I heard that there was 2.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure if you were the second.
Yeah, they're so small. There's a guy there and a guy there. So
you sort of got to look for the shiny.
Yeah, sometimes it's very hard. So they're quite close together. And you've got to give them lots of space to land because some people take a long time to get off the runway. And we've got to wait for that guy's beam to us. Well, they're very close together, those two. Okay, so I'm pulling the throttle back till we get in the white line. Putting a bit of flap in. We're going to prepare to land. And then we'll go around and do it again. All right. Traffic Redcliffe, RV12 Mike Yankee Echo, turning base for runway 07, touch and go, number 3, Traffic Redcliffe. See how quick the circuit is?
Yeah.
So quick. And I do that so people can have a chance to back out if they're freaking the hell out. 7 minutes isn't very confronting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's there.
So you have to land and then take off again?
Yeah, if you're doing a touch and go, you can do a full stop, but I feel like you're comfortable enough. If you weren't feeling happy now, I'd be doing a full stop. And I'd be getting out of the way. Well, like we'd be going back to the hangars. But are you okay to feel like you could go to Morton?
Yeah.
Yay, good. Traffic Redcliffe, RV12 Mike Yankee Echo, turning final for runway 07, touch and go, Traffic Redcliffe. There's a helicopter there about to land. I'll see what I mean about it being a bit bumpy.
Reckless traffic, helicopter Lima Tango Juliet, clear of the active and taxiing to Western Grass. Reckless.
So these guys are waiting for us to do our touch and go.
So you're touching and then taking back off again?
Yep, we're just going to land and go.
Okay.
That's loads of people do it. The guy in front of us did it.
My leg in your way?
No, you're good.
Figured you just push me out the way.
Yeah. Don't worry, I will.
I'd rather you hand touch here than me
yeah, exactly.
touching these things. Oh yeah, I see the helicopter land.
Reckless, TechNam 7440, turning downwind, runway 07, traffic Reckless. Traffic, Africa 201 into backtrack 07, Reckless.
Well done, darling. You did it. Well, you're comfortable, you know. Joel will be proud of you, hey?
Better be.
So that's it. That's everything. Basically what we do now is just more of the same. You know what I mean?
Astra 201, roll in 07 will be departing from downwind to the west-southwest. Traffic.
So we're going to go over to Bribey and go over, we'll go around the...
Reckless, swing 2103 lines up behind the Astra. Reckless.
We'll go over to the Lighthouse Way.
So do you have a path that you have to follow?
Yeah, we do, yeah. Well, more or less. I mean, you can really do what you want, but if you know, just to be good airmanship.
Yeah.
Reckless traffic seeing 2103, rolls, runway 07, departure to the southwest. Reckless.
Traffic red clear, RV12 Mike Yankee Echo, turning downwind for runway 07, traffic red clear.
Traffic red clear, TechNav 7440, turning base. 07, touch and go, traffic red clear.
Yay, Jay, I'm so glad I got you up with me and that you're having fun. It makes me feel good.
I don't know why the bigger planes are more scary. I mean, not scary.
Yeah. I think everyone, once they're up, they enjoy it mostly anyway. Guys departing. Right, we're going to get the iPad out.
Custom 201, Sync 2103, you off to Amberley, are you, mate? Yeah, Ethan. I'll follow along behind you.
Traffic red clear, RV12 Mike Yankee Echo is departing the circuit downwind at 1000, tracking for Beachmere, maintaining 1000, traffic red clear.